Welcome to the Sons of Seven deep pressure stage. Before we start, there is something you should know, my friend. Depression is something you don't need in your life. But before you can rise from the dark grave, you must first understand how you got there. You came to this world in the way you choose and made soul contracts. You set the crossroads you will come to in this life. And to dissolve this crossroads, visit sonsofseven.com and go all the way of all the 5 levels and dissolve all of your soul contracts. But it's important for you to know these soul contracts have nothing to do with depression. You came to this earth as a pure soul, full of joy to gain experience, alone and with other souls. You did not know yet how much the earthly energy presses and compresses you more and more. You grew older, and with every year of your life, the pressure from outside grew, and the only way to resist this pressure is when an essence compresses more and more. Pressure, my friend. Pressure. I'm not going to tell you the stages of a human life. You know that since the moment of birth, the pressure increased and increased. All the expectations, all the evaluations that earthly life brings, the fears of the future, terrible suffering that souls experience, the fear of love and the fear of losing love, the love for oneself and for other living beings, the fear of not being loved and at the same time not knowing how to love oneself. And I could go on for hours, telling you other internal and external factors that have all caused one thing: pressure. Pressure. But now you have made the decision to go into the deep pressure stage, to let all the pressure out. There is no bad thing in a deep pressure stage. Empty your mind now. All the views you bought into yourself about depression, you are now letting go of. Going into the deep pressure stage means having recognized the moment and letting things go. Letting the pressure go. Many people are in the deep pressure stage but don't see the point of it. The goal of the depression stage is rebirth without pressure, in a free form, living in the body you have chosen, and yet as free as you came to this earth. The feeling, this emptiness, this crushing emptiness you feel, the darkness, the black, the nothingness. You feel how it takes away your breath. You have no space, and yet I have very good news for you. All those who have reached this point where the pressure is felt, where the pressure comes up with these bad feelings, at that point there is no more room for pressure, and the valve is ready to open. You are ready to open. You are ready to release the pressure, and then you create something new, a new reality out of your emptiness. And don't be afraid of what comes next. The new emptiness is the inner peace and the space for new manifestations. We now begin our journey through your depression stage. Be ready, star child. Let us now embark your own personal journey. Some of you are not familiar with the tools of Sons of Seven. On this very special stage, I will use some of our tools and you just follow me. Lay down, do not move, and I will prepare to dive into your soul light now. There is darkness around you, and you feel the pressure of life. Darkness around you, and the pressure of life is very strong. This is a very strong energy that compressed you so much and so hard with every experience you made. And in this stage of emptiness, we are going to leave slowly. The energy changes now. The transformation of the energy has started. This is the kickstart for the transformation show. In which we enter now together. The energy compresses more and more. The pressure is getting higher, faster, intense. And now we change it. Now it has changed. It's like a feeling of free falling in the middle of nowhere. You just keep falling and falling and falling. And you feel the ground under your feet now. It does not matter if this is a sandy beach or a rocky mountain. You feel the ground below your feet. And everything is dark and quiet. And I'm going to manifest door. The first door we will head into. The door is closed because there are some soul contracts, not all of your soul contracts, but some of them keeps you away from walking through this door. Some other souls are waiting for you to cross their path and to share some experience with some kind of pressure that leads to an unhealthy life. So we are going to dissolve those soul contracts now. Stand in front of the door, feel the door, feel the energy that hides behind the door. Feel the energy. You want to go through this door. The energy is much higher. The energy is in a so much higher level than in this darkness where you're standing right now. Feel the energy and then take your head up, look in the sky and see violet light shining through you. You are standing in violet light that is shining from far away in the universe through you and shines deep down in the earth. In this violet light, we are going to dissolve those soul contracts you carry with you since the moment of your birth. Imagine your soul contracts like a piece of paper you have in your pockets. And now, grab into your pocket and get all the pieces of papers out. Grab them now and hold them in your hands before you. See those soul contracts and take a minute of peace. Make your decision. I don't need this anymore. Each one keeps me away of finding a way to live a life without pressure. Take a minute of peace and confrontate your soul contracts, all those pieces of papers you have in your hands. Maybe you will get some faces, some memories, some soul contracts, some souls you already have met in your life. Maybe you will have the knowledge of some souls you will meet in your future life, but now we change them and we go a different path. The crossroad is here. Take a minute of peace. Feel the heavy energy of each paper. And now raise your hands and let violence, light, and the wind float all your papers away. Let them go now. The light transform into a blue light, and the door is open. Grab the door knob and go through the door. Go through it and see where you have landed. Feel the higher energy of stage 1. Welcome to the stage 1. Stage 1 is the stage of self-forgiveness. You have done things in your life that you are not proud of, things that did not have to happen. But you made the choices and influenced the reality the way you did. But there's nothing bad about that. What is bad is the feeling you have created from these experiences. Because as an infinite being that you are, you carry love within you. And it is love that is in conflict with your past actions. We are resolving this conflicts now. You see another door, and in front of this door you stand yourself. You see a copy of yourself standing there. But this copy is pure, uninfluenced by experiences and uninfluenced by memories. Go to the copy of yourself, the copy of your pure soul light, and embrace it. Feel the energy spinning through both of you and forgive yourself now. Forgiveness is a choice you have to make now. Say it with me. I love you and I forgive you. I love you and I forgive you. And now let the copy of yourself invite it to join your body. And see how the copy of yourself steps into you. And when there was two at the beginning, now there is one. And there was a click, and the next door opens. Go to the next door, go through the door, and see where you have landed on the next stage. The next stage is the ego stage. Also here you see the next door that is waiting for you. But before of that door, in front of it, a creature that stinks and lies and wants to tear apart whatever it gets. This creature is crawling in front of the next door. If there was only one moment of happiness for this creature, it would accept eternal suffering. But all hope was in vain, because the ego never stops wanting more and more what it can devour. But inside of your ego, inside of that stinky creature, there is self-love in prison. And we will free the self-love with a magical formula. And we are going to end this horror show now together. Mota Tamota. Say it with me. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Mota Tamota. Again. Mota Tamota. Ego on the other side, where evil turns to good and darkness turns to light. Ego into light and light into darkness. Watch the shell of ego fall. and see how pure self-love is rising. As pink light flows through your body, absorb it. Absorb self-love into your essence now. Enjoy that moment. Absorb all the pink light. Take all the self-love in this emptiness here and absorb it all into your essence now. Congratulations, my friend. You have now conquered your ego forever. Click, the door is open. Go through it and see where you have landed. You're now on stage 3, pure love. In this stage, we unlock for you the program of unconditional and pure love. What is the program of unconditional and pure love, you may ask now? Look, the goal of life is, in that moment where you only have some seconds left before you close your eyes forever, the only thing that matters is, do you loved in a pure form, and have you been loved in a pure form? But to reach this goal, you have to choose the path of the heart. And now we are going through this together. Unconditional and pure love towards all matter, towards all souls you have met and will meet in future. Love is what fills your life from now and expands, and with it all the pressure escapes from the prison you have built. The deep pressure stage you have entered with us together is now coming to an end, and the depression is starting in every moment of your life when you spread love. Listen and listen, listen and listen again. You are now at that point where pressure is able to escape from the prison you have built. But it will only escape little by little every time you spread love in your life. So keep in mind, walk the path of the heart, and the secret is giving. Give all what you can give, straight out of your heart. Pure love. And every time you give pure love to another human being, to animals, to flowers, or whatever, Every time you give love, the deep pressure is moving on. You are losing pressure while you love something or somebody. And everybody of you, fellow human beings, is able to make new decisions every 10 seconds in life. So choose wisely, my friend, and choose every 10 seconds in your life that love is the only thing that leads you to eternal peace. Click. Open the next door and you start flying into some kind of space, universe. Open the door, jump to the next door, and let's fly together. Watch yourself flying through the universe, and every time you love something, the universe expands and pressure can move out of your essence. So let's do some things together. Let's love your great family and the best friends you could wish for. Feel the energy of your great family or of your best friends. Feel them and love them. Now, feel the love for the smell of coffee, or for the smell of hot chocolate, or feel the love of the smell of a cold beer, whatever. Feel the love for the first days of spring after a long cold winter. Feel the love when someone you really, really love gives you a long hug. Feel the moment. Dive deep into it and feel the love for long hugs. Feel the smell of freshly washed clothes. Feel the love you feel about music that excites and touches you from the very first beat. Imagine you run into strawberry fields in summer. Love running through strawberry fields in summer. Now jump into the bath tube and see the bubbles and the bath bombs. Now dive into concerts or loud music while cleaning up. Walks in the forest. You love to walk in the forest. Feel the love for pancake Sundays. Feel the love for cozy sweaters. Feel the love for Christmas markets and the lights in Advent season. Get yourself in the feeling while you're flying of standing on an airport and feel starting a new adventure in your life. Feel the love for that. See yourself standing at the sea on a sandy beach and feel the sand under your feet and all the love you have for this moment. Take photo albums from your childhood. See yourself smiling. See the love that is all around here. Think about your first tattoo ever and how you love it. And how you love the situation where you decided to get this tattoo. Even your parents said no and you did it. Love yourself for being so strong. Imagine drink a cup of tea, the best tea ever on this planet. Love this moment when your tongue tastes the tea, the very first time. Candles in the night. The first moment you were driving, first time in your life when you step into a car and nobody was here and you say, wow, I'm going to drive this car by myself, alone. Feel this moment, there is nothing but love in it. Feel the moment of the very first love kisses you, touches your soul. And see how the universe expands every time when you love something. It's getting bigger and bigger and the pressure is moving out of your essence. So the secret about deep pressure in your life is to love in an unconditional and pure way. And with this secret, you are ready to move on. Ready to move on and start a new adventure in your life. We are sons of seven and we love you, and we love to see that you are going to live your life full of love in every minute. There will be nights where the wind will be so cold that your body is going to freeze if you just look outside the window. But it's all coming back to you, my friend. Don't be afraid of the darkness, because darkness and emptiness is the only space where you create your reality. It is all coming back to you. Every love you give, it comes 1,000 times back to you, on different ways. We love you.